All right. So, how's it going?
Thought you got rid of us. I am great.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know your wife's been taking a lot of shifts.
They're gonna
How
say a lot of
how you been feeling about that?
good.
Good.
Yep.
I mean,
More dead time.
how do you I know that you want to say that. How do you really feel about that?
I feel fine. Take a sip of that drink. Stare at me while you do it. And you start coughing. You know what? Okay, this is. I'm sorry. I know I'm ruining your bit, but I do you and I
Yeah.
know this
What's
is.
up?
There's two sides of the coin on this. Do you get really, really, really mad or really, really angry hearing people eat or drink?
Oh yeah, 100. Yes.
Like when they're slurping
Absolutely.
like a rabid dog,
Yes.
and you're just like, can you not do that? Like
Do
it just
rabid
completely
dogs
ruined.
slurp though?
Uh,
We
I
need to cover
I
that
can't
because
remember.
I'm pretty sure they're afraid of water.
I just the only sound I remember was Old Yeller hitting the dirt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The shotgun
My dog,
blast.
I'll do it. Be like, okay,
Oh god.
have at it, Davy Crockett.
So yes, long story short, yes, because I know that we've talked about this
Yeah,
before. Misophonia,
is okay. Yeah,
the hatred of sound. That's
yes.
literally what that is. It's just the hatred of sound.
So interesting.
So some people have it really, really bad
Uh huh.
to where they virtually have to wear like headphones
Oh my
all the
god,
time, just because it just it's sent like any sound just sends them over the edge. Yeah,
dude. I feel
there
like
was
that's.
a
You think that's like real, or do you think that's like an emotional like it's not like a 0 to 10. It's like a you're at a 9 always. You know what I mean? Like it's like an emotional regularity type thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's got to be like a STEM thing
Yeah. I could, okay. Hmm.
because there's good stems and then there's bad stems. And my
Hmm.
wife has been telling me all about like the differences, you know what I mean? So she really hates polyester,
Like a
like
texture, like
clothing.
the texture of
Yeah.
polyester.
She also really hates microfiber cloths.
Okay.
Yeah, she hates them
Not a fan of them, but I mean,
cuz
I
she
get it.
feels like they stick to your
Yeah, very
hands.
staticky. Yeah, and
Yeah.
yeah,
And so
don't feel like they're cleaning.
yeah, well, and I feel like they clean. I just feel like they stick to your very like your fingerprints almost.
Yeah,
Like
there's
it's
the
like they
fibers like grab on.
yeah, they cling to you.
I can see that.
And so she really hates she's a very like texture oriented person. So if we're looking for sheets, she has very specific like she has to feel them.
So you can't just like go, hey, look what I got.
Yeah, no, not at all.
She'd be like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, she'll be like, yeah, you know. So no, yeah, I have to be very conscious of that.
Dang.
Um and that's fine. Like it's
Sure.
obviously something that's just the way it is.
Yep.
Um so I feel like certain sounds for you and me just stim us in a really bad way
Hmm.
and it just makes us want to go feral.
Yeah. Do you get like, so are you conscientious of like your own eating? So like if you were on the phone with someone, like that sense starts coming up against you, like, hey, can I let you go so I can eat?
Yes.
Because that happens to me.
Yes. Not only that, but I'll even hear myself making the noises that I hate,
Hmm.
and I'm very conscious of every sound that I'm making and keeping my mouth shut
Mm.
and while I'm chewing and
Yes.
trying not to make popping
Or kind of looking
noises.
around to make sure, like, hey, am I disturbing
I know that I'm
anybody?
so the people in my house, I know that I'm not
Like, don't
bothering.
care.
I know that I'm not bothering them
Right.
because they're not insane like me.
Mhm.
So I know what bothers my wife and my mother-in-law, but I also I'm aware of what bothers me.
Mm.
And so when we're eating together, I make sure that I'm eating at the same time as them
Oh.
because if I'm
I mean, just
not
drown it all out together.
if I'm not conscious of what's going on around me because I'm focused on either something playing while I'm eating, that's another key. is like
Mm.
while I'm eating, I need to be watching something.
You need a second screen.
I need to be distracted because if I'm not, like I will leave the room. So like
What's his problem?
it's bad, but I've figured it out to the capacity of like being able to work around it.
Yep. I have to like pause. I'll if like it's happening and it's really like it's certain things. Like if someone was eating like I don't know, like popcorn or something, I don't think it would bother me.
So that bothers me.
But if someone's mowing down on like soup
Okay.
and it's the
You get the slurp.
and
Yeah.
there's no need for that. Quarter 8 5,
Yeah.
but I mean, I'm kidding. But like
Yeah.
when you hear that or like someone is sipping something
Yeah.
and it's
Yes.
and not, I'm like, you can't just, drink that. Like
Right.
you gotta make that noise. And so to me, like if we were both and I don't think it would really necessarily like I feel like it's more so strangers,
Okay.
if that makes sense. Like if I'm listening to someone crunch, like that's where I'm just like,
Yeah.
hey, like the petting zoo is next door, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But
Yeah.
like if someone's like or whatever, like I would be like the look I'm giving right now, like I wouldn't be able to help it. Like I'd be
Yeah.
like, okay,
Yeah.
like we'll wait until our manners show up again,
No. Yeah. For
you know?
sure.
And I'm being a little dramatic about it, but I definitely notice it.
No.
And so
Yeah.
I'm super aware. If I'm like eating a salad, if no one's around, I'm just gonna go hard.
Yeah.
But if I'm on the phone or if there's a lot of people around, like it is
Right.
like a very methodical bite
Yeah.
and chewing process.
And like so I hate eating around other people that are not my family anyway because like I don't know, I get very like self-conscious. Like and not in the way of like how I'm presenting myself,
Mhm.
more in the way of like do I look a like a pig or something right
You're like
now?
just the sheer
Like
volume.
do I just look like ridiculous? Um
You see that guy? Like I know it's a buffet, but is that what you
yeah,
mean?
no, yeah, and I'm like okay, the fat guy's mowing down over here. So, I get very self-conscious
Mm.
about that stuff. But
You need to watch
I'm trying to
White Chicks.
oh
The scene
gosh,
when she's like, perhaps for the lady, perhaps a salad. She's like, perhaps
perhaps not.
not. No, I definitely don't want anyone to feel self-conscious about eating. I think for me, it's just like you said, it's just a sensory thing
We
or
can't help
something,
it.
and it's just like I'm aware of it.
Yeah.
Like, and if this is funny, I think it just brings out maybe like how I actually feel about the person
Right.
because it could be like I said, it could be you. I probably wouldn't care.
Right.
Honestly, if you were
Yeah.
just going hard on a burger and just having the best time of your life, I probably wouldn't care.
Right.
But if like it was someone that maybe I'm not a huge fan of and they were doing that, like
You like pick apart everything that they do.
yeah, like man, just like is that
Go,
panda over there? Just
can you are you dead yet?
yeah,
Like
can you hurry it up? Yeah.
gosh, there was one time I'll never forget this. I don't like there's always instances where like for some reason those types of things like just live in the back of my mind sometimes. There was one of my friends from Ohio. We used to hang out a lot because I mean we've known each other since third grade, so there's a lot of history there.
Your brother.
And yeah, he was born when I was in fourth grade.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he had this other friend, and I don't know if he like had some mental issues. He was definitely a strange guy. Okay, like just to say the least. And I remember we had like pizza while we were all just hanging out. Right, pizza is the worst thing
That's the one
to eat with
I
people.
have one that I'm thinking of, and it involves pizza.
And just like the whole time he ate with his whole mouth open. And like Kevin does that. My brother. I'm like, "Hey, like do you lose the ability to breathe through your nose when you're eating?" And he's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "So
Oh,
if you don't do something about that, I'm going to kill you. Like you're gonna die right now.
one of us
Solve it." You know? Like
want to get out of the car.
get out
One of us is gonna die,
One
right?
of us is gonna die right here. Gosh, dude, it's bad. Like it's
Yeah.
really bad.
I
And
notice it about myself when I'm eating. Like I said, if I'm on the phone, like I'm like, "Hey, can I call you back?" Like I
yeah,
just let me eat,
let me
and then
just
I'll call you.
finish real
Yep,
quick
and
and
then I'll call you back.
yeah,
I'm like, "Oh, sorry that you're having to hear me crunch." That's me saying like, "Can I please get off the phone with you?"
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, I get it, and it's I don't want to be a dick about it because like I don't like
Yeah,
I want to be chill, but I just can't
but
help
I
it.
can't. Mm-mm.
Like another member of the family who shall not be named, um, they'll know exactly who it is because I'm pretty sure they listen,
Kevin.
but they suck their teeth
Like,
like
oh,
that, and like I know
hmm.
I know they
Right.
can't help it. They don't even realize they're doing it. You know what I mean?
It's just a
So,
tick.
well, I don't think it's a tick. They just do it so unconsciously.
Oof.
And so, and like they, because I think they have like a tooth that was missing at one point and it's fake.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So like they're trying to get food, I'm sure, out of it. But I'm just like, hey, do you need a toothpick? Because I can get one for you.
Mm-hmm.
I promise I have one.
Yep.
Like, and they're just like, sorry. And so they understand and they know what that is. Like they know what the disease is, like the misophonia.
Mm-hmm.
They know what it is. So they're
That's
very,
crazy.
very gracious, which is amazing. Like honestly. But yeah,
Wow,
so dude, I it's a struggle for me. It
that's
really
funny.
is.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be a jerk about it.
I might
But
have to try this whole headphones out in public thing. That sounds kind of great.
dude,
Um, AirPods, and also I think some other ones that are out there. You can just play like just it can just be plain noise,
yeah,
like which I think is just crazy to think about that you could just be going about life with actual background music. But I mean,
dude,
it's a thing.
I would love it.
It'd be kind of fun
I would love it.
until like something bad happens, you know?
Well, so I wear those J Labs, the ones that like hook around your ear,
Yep.
because obviously like my for some reason like earphones or the
Hmm.
buds
Yep.
don't stay in my ear.
Yeah.
They
I had to
just
get a little
they,
attachment that
yeah, they
goes like
just
on there.
fall out.
Yep.
So like for me, it wraps around the ear,
Hmm.
and they have microphones that allow you to hear ambient noise. So I usually when I'm walking or something like
Yeah.
that, when I'm at the store,
Hmm.
I'll keep the ambient on
That's cool.
so that I can still be aware of what's going on.
Yeah.
But also hear what I want to
Yeah.
hear.
In case something's happening.
Oh yeah. So I like that, but um, I've also gotten really into cassettes. I think I've mentioned this,
Yes.
but I've gotten really into it, and I got a Michael Bolton cassette,
Wow.
and I sent you a picture, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, either I love this thing or I unknowingly love Michael Bolton,
Right. Like
and
make fun of it so much, but it's like starting to
I'm starting to
starting to learn a
turn.
lot.
I'm
Yeah.
starting to turn.
Like I love Michael Bolton
Yeah, and so I just love like it just sounds like he's at the edge of his register
at all times.
all the time. No matter what note he's hitting. Like he's got an impressive voice, right?
It's just there.
It's a range,
Right.
right? He's got a great range.
What's
But
his
he just always sounds like he's at the edge of it.
what are his hits? I can't think of them right now.
When a man loves a
Oh,
woman.
that's right.
And it like that song,
Hmm.
it's just that. He's just screaming when a man loves a woman.
Hmm.
It's amazing. I didn't know that he started out doing hard rock. He was doing hard rock with the band called Blackjack.
Like like
Oh yeah.
oh like 80s hard rock.
Yes.
Oh dang. Okay.
And it's not great,
Oh, sure.
but it's good.
Wow.
And that pretty much surmises his entire career. Like it's not I feel like he's
Good, not great.
very I feel like he's very good but he's not great.
Yeah, I don't.
He's got like Grammys and stuff like
I
that,
was gonna ask.
obviously.
I didn't think he was like undecorated.
Yeah, no, he's decent.
He's like recognized. But
Yes.
he's kind of like some of those people out there. Like I'm gonna be on. I'm gonna just hit you with it.
Yep.
Like Bruce Springsteen
Okay.
or like Tom Petty. Garbage.
Hate Tom Petty.
Garbage. But people
I
are
also
like,
hate Bob Dylan though.
oh, dude, yeah, for sure. But people, I mean, worship the ground they walk on.
Yes.
And they're like, well, they're a songwriter. I'm like, that's the thing, though. They're not selling that they're songwriters.
Right.
They're selling that they're actual singers and
They're
performers.
musicians.
And they're trash.
Yes.
Like, Free Fallin', lyric wise, amazing song.
Yep.
You hear it by John Mayer.
Yes.
Incredible.
So much better.
Incredible.
But that's the same. That's the same with the Beatles too.
It exactly is. You're exactly right.
Because none of the Beatles are talented singers.
No. Nope.
Yeah.
They just, I mean, they were a different sound and they were a wave. They got the publicity right when they needed it. They did great in interviews.
Yes.
They were a brand.
Yes.
And that did it.
The worst thing that ever happened to anything is Yoko Ono.
Yeah,
100%.
I mean, you could say they kind of went downhill after that.
I mean, I don't even care that she broke up the Beatles. I don't give a crap. I just care that she's still doing music.
That's what you told me, which I haven't like
I hate
looked
everything.
into, but it's God.
Her whole life revolves around
Oh.
the Beatles. Okay, still.
Yeah.
And she's just still screaming into microphones.
Yes.
Like,
I remember seeing there was like a live performance where
Yes.
they like had to cut her microphone because that's what she was doing, was just
Yes.
screaming.
it was the performance with, gosh, I can't even remember
I know
his
there was a
name.
guest like artist.
Yes, well, so he was playing live, and the Beatles joined him.
Yes, with her.
Yes, and he like, oh my gosh, like just the look on his face when she starts wailing into the
Mhm.
microphone. He's literally like, you know,
Yeah.
like his eyes roll back into his head, and
Yeah.
he's still playing, and like John's over there like,
Yeah. Right.
and she's just shrieking
Yeah.
into the microphone.
Which doesn't make any sense. And it was all like her bit was like it was like a protest or something, like the way that
Yeah, it
she
was supposed.
performed.
Yeah, it was supposed to be.
It's supposed to like this represents whatever. But I'm like, and I will stand by this. Like if you are an artist, you are someone in the limelight, like you are a human and you should use your powers for good. And sometimes it's best like if you're ruining especially someone else's performance.
Yeah,
Like go do your interview and have your own to talk about your issues. Like that's the time to do that.
yeah.
Like I don't know.
I just don't understand how it was a protest and how it really accomplished anything besides being annoying.
Or I can make time for that because yeah, like you're saying, like I mean, I don't remember what the cause was. We just remember
No.
what happened and what that looked like.
Yes.
And most people probably wouldn't tell you what the cause is, but like System of a Down, for instance, or like Rage Against the Machine, like they would do like protests,
Mhm.
and they would either do the protest like Rage Against the Machine did, or you would be like System of a Down that would actually have like an intermission pretty much like during their songs or whatever, where they would stop and they would talk about whatever the issue is and then move on. Maddie Montgomery for today did exactly the same thing. Like he would preach like he would do it after his songs, he would do it in between his songs, he would do it as an intermission, and then he'd move on and do the song.
Right.
But he wasn't stopping the song to do something else, if that makes sense.
He wasn't doing something during the song.
Right.
While while they were performing.
Right.
Right.
And like I was at a show of his, like, and people were yelling, they're like, come on, like, play something, like keep going. Like he was getting like booed and ridiculed too.
Yeah.
And he did his thing and then go on the next song.
Yep.
And then do it again and go on to the next song.
We saw them at Ichthus.
Okay.
Back when that was still a thing.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
And so he literally they played their set.
Mm-hmm.
And this is Ichthus, so nobody's booing them. Nobody is trying to cause a ruckus, right? Mm-hmm. For anyone who doesn't know, Ichthus it's an all Christian, outdoors, almost like Woodstock, like
or
they
Warped
had
Tour or something like that.
Yeah, they had, I mean, bands out the wazoo for like a full freaking week.
Like all the Like tons of stages and stuff
Oh
too.
yeah, one hundred
It was
percent.
pretty
Yeah,
crazy.
it was just this big field in the middle of Louisville,
Yeah.
and my mom and my brother and me all went there. And Kevin found a few bands that he like became obsessed with after
Hmm.
that. But it's so funny just like remembering like that time and the music that he was into at the time versus the music that he's into now. It's so
Way
different,
different.
so different. Anyway, Maddie Montgomery for today, all Christian dudes that all love the Lord legitimately, and like they play their whole set. He gets off the stage and goes. They have a prayer tent in front of uh, the stage,
Uh-huh.
and he makes a beeline for the prayer tent because
Huh.
he's out there going to pray for people, right? Super cool. And it was great because one dude came up to us like, hey man, can you sign this? He's like, oh yeah, man, come on in here. He's like, prayer time first, and he just goes and just like is just reading this dude's mail,
Dang.
like he's just crying, you know. It was great. And then he signed it, so it was really
Wow.
funny. But yeah, no, for today was legit. There, he's doing ministry now.
In Texas, I think.
I thought it was Tennessee.
Did he move to Tennessee?
I thought it was.
I don't know.
I don't know.
One of the T's.
One of one of those. Um, but yeah, those were great times back in that day.
That's a battle cry era and stuff like
Yes,
that. Which they were cool.
Winter Jam.
Winter Jam was cool. That came here.
That was a. It's such a gimmick though. It really is.
Yeah. It
'Cause,
was
like,
it was good stuff though.
it was
Red
fine.
played. That was cool.
Red is amazing.
Yeah, Red's great.
I saw them
super
at.
underrated.
Oh yeah, I saw them at Ichthus as well.
They're super underrated. And they're I mean, really legit Christian Breaking Benjamin. Like it's so close to Breaking Benjamin. I feel like in their
I think
abilities.
so.
Like
Yeah,
their style is so
very
it's so
similar.
close.
Very similar. Yeah.
They have like these like kind of like if you listen to Ashes of Eden, which is like a pretty
yeah.
like by Breaking Benjamin, you would think it was Red.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I don't think their frontman sounds anything like each other. He's got a much higher voice
That's
and
true.
higher register, but yeah, their music style is
That
very
like
very similar.
industrial like
Yeah,
I don't know how else to describe
dad
it. But
rock.
yeah, pretty much.
It kind of is.
Yeah.
Because like like Breaking Benjamin, you know what you're getting into.
Yep.
You know exactly what you can
Yeah,
expect.
we've talked about that. Like, hey, you want to like we almost joke about it. Like,
Yeah.
Hey, you want to go see Breaking Benjamin? Like, no thanks.
No,
I'm good.
I'll just listen to the music that's there.
All right.
That's fine.
Yep, I'll be okay.
Because he's not good live.
Nope. I would not want to be in that crowd either.
Yeah.
I don't think that'd be enjoyable.
That's a puke crowd right
Dude,
there.
just
Yeah.
getting like just ripped
Yeah.
on like Monster and like
Yep.
Coors Light.
White Claw.
Oh,
Yep. Tons of White Claw out
and
there.
then, yeah, just throwing just everywhere.
Yeah, just
Just
tossing it.
hoses.
Just tossing it.
Just tossing White Claws. Yeah.
That was fun. That was a fun time, like a fun era to just live.
Yeah.
It was so fun. Speaking of fun things, there are very few things, and I know that this is in the description of the episode. There are very few things that bring a euphoric, just like joy into my life.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And I wouldn't say that's kind of an insight into my life. It's just I wouldn't say there's many things that are euphoric.
Yeah, I'm not happy.
Okay.
I'm not a happy person. I'm not feeling good.
But so some people experience a euphoria when they exercise, right?
Mhm.
My wife works with someone who has said that they experience that while they're exercising. Insane. I've never experienced that in my life. And she's like, otherwise I wouldn't do it. You know, it's kind of like a drug.
They must not
But
be doing. I'm just kidding.
I
They
must
probably
not
do.
be.
They run?
I don't think so. Maybe
That's
she probably does.
Runner's high. That's a real thing.
Yeah. Anyway,
She's like not working out.
for me, just standing there
There's
talking.
a vending machine there, so
Yeah,
I
I'm just leaning on it.
get really excited.
You know, I just lean. I'm gonna lean to on that vending machine. Let me tell you. But
It's
for
a
me,
failure.
it is when I get random
Mm.
texts from strangers. Okay.
Like those WhatsApp numbers?
So most of them, from my experience, are scams, right?
Yes.
I,
Oh, because like the jobs and stuff?
oh gosh, well, like the great thing is like they just text you, um, like you're in the middle of a conversation.
Mhm.
Okay, so I got a text. This was yesterday about noon. Okay,
Okay.
and it says
Crack of noon.
it just it just says no worries at all. Thanks for the update. Didn't begin didn't begin no preamble.
Yeah,
Okay, just right into it, like they're responding to something I said.
sure.
It sounds like work has been really busy with the maintenance outage. If you're able to log in and make some progress tonight, that would be great. But please also make sure you get some rest after those long days. I go into hyperphoria. Okay? I lose my ever loving mind. And I say, yeah, it's been a really long day. I'll log in tonight and finish that Q1 update. Good to see you yesterday.
Oh.
Okay?
Mhm.
They didn't respond at all.
Okay.
They didn't say anything. All and then about 3 hours, no, about an hour after that, I said, "It's been really lonely over here. Are you coming over tonight?" They still haven't
Yeah,
responded,
like, I haven't heard anything,
but
so
that's amazing. Like, I just want to say, like that, I
that's
made a
good.
character choice.
And
Great,
double down.
great choice.
Yeah, great.
So nothing on that yet. But then I got another text. Gosh, what maybe yeah, 3 hours 3 hours after that initial text.
Okay,
Okay. So still suspicious,
sure.
right? None of these numbers are numbers that I have for a contact for.
It's
And
amazing.
it just starts out, it says, know this guy, LOL. He is the owner of he's with the owner of my company right now. They just randomly met at the players.
Mm.
Sounds like we may be helping you out with some problematic infrastructure. And then they send a picture. There's 4 different people in there. I've never met any of these people in my life. There's one person in here that remotely looks familiar, but I couldn't name who it is. And I said, wow, you know Anthony? Yeah, we go way back. I once helped his dog deliver a litter or two. Gosh, 10 years ago. Been best friends ever since. And he just goes, well, apparently we will be getting to know him, LOL. This is the kind of stuff that we do with that we do with lining pipe rather than digging it up. Apparently, you guys have some old corrugated metal pipe underneath your track that's in bad shape. And then he says, I cordially invite you,
Oh,
or I am cordially inviting you to come down to Miami.
Miami?
I'm
Anemone.
I'm an idiot. Let's start that over. To come down to Miami with Chip, the owner of my company, and I to go play Trump National. Send some dates. LOL. I had no idea what Trump National is, so I'm googling
Yeah.
frantically, and I'm like, oh, okay, golf, cool,
Yeah, is
let's
it a golf
whatever.
course?
Yeah, golf course, huge golf course
Okay.
owned by Trump. Okay, in Miami,
Okay.
they play the Masters there, they play tournaments there, everything.
Sounds legit then.
Um,
When are we going?
so I was like, boy, do we ever. I was hoping Stewart would have gotten a hold of someone. I'm glad he did. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Cardinals, but I love golf. Because he said cordially.
Cordially.
And I gave a little golf emoji of the flag in the hole. And I'm like, I'm free next month. We should play. He calls me.
Oh,
He called me. And I shut down the call. I pressed the red phone
declined it?
button to hang up, right?
Yeah.
To
You
get
declined the
rid of it.
call. Yep.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
That's a better way of putting it. He just goes, "Hey, driving, so just thought I'd call. Hit me up whenever you can, and we'll get this thing figured out." I said, "Oh, sorry. I'm driving too. I don't like to drive and talk at the same time.
So just text.
Do you mind if we text?"
It makes you wonder if this person's a real person
So that's
that he would
we'll we'll
call.
we'll get to that. Okay, we'll get to that here in a second. No, it's all good, man. Joe is going to throw some dates out and we'll get down to Miami. He's got a house on Trump National, so
Yeah, I heard.
we can just stay there. I said, "Sounds great. Talk soon." And then he said, "Have to start looking at some dates to get to looking at some dates to get me, you, Baldez, and Mark out on the course."
Valdez.
Baldez.
Okay.
Figured with the Sienna outing not happening anymore, we just need to keep the tradition going. I
I'm
said,
so confused.
yeah, I haven't seen boldness in at least a year.
That's his name.
I said, he said Baldez. I said boldness. I said, "I thought Mark was up in Kentucky now. Have you heard from him?" He said, "Not really, man. This is probably the longest we've gone. We've all gone without talking, to be honest. When all the stuff went down with Tim, I feel like things just got kind of weird, you know?" And I said, "I don't blame you for that. It was weird for all of us to find out he was slept with your mom and might be your dad. He's just a few years younger than your sister." He didn't respond for
I
like
wonder
he
why.
didn't respond for like 10 minutes.
Oh, he did
And then
respond?
he said, "Okay, clearly this is not who I thought it is. And you have the old number of someone I knew. Dot 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 dot. Funny stuff though, you got me." And then
Dude.
laughing faces. And I said, "Who are you trying to reach?" Radio silence.
Well, yeah.
Okay. So
Oh my god.
so here's the reason why I think I'm thinking it's a scam, but I'm also thinking this is a legit person
Yeah, that's a tough one.
because obviously he knows that I'm just like making up names.
Right. And he's playing along with it.
Yes. And then um I'm not a big fan of the Cardinals, but I love golf. And then he calls me.
That's the part that's weird because it makes you think that if he's calling you, he's like, okay, like who is
Yeah, why is
this guy? Because sometimes, like, I remember I told someone once, like, we were talking about songs, and I was like, we were talking about Pink Floyd and whatever, and I was like, yeah, wish you were here, you know? And they're like, oh, me too, man. And I was like, yep.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And so,
Yeah.
like, kind of just sometimes, like, someone says something off the wall, and like,
Yeah.
in order to like just keep it going, you're like, I'll just not respond to that.
So what I guess where I'm this is where I'm suspicious, okay? Because I said after he said there's a house on Trump National, we can stay there. I said, "Sounds great, talk soon."
Mm-hmm.
That's the end of the conversation for me.
Right. Should be.
Yeah. Like but within minutes he responds, "Got to start looking for some dates." Like, "Hey, send me some dates." And I just said I'm available next month. Like, yeah. So
Well,
and then it gets real because I'm going off of what he said,
mm-hmm.
but pretending that I know Mark, okay? And Mark is in Kentucky. He didn't say anything about that.
But I think too, like I mean, there's a whole side to this too. But I'm just picturing if this was you, and someone was saying all that stuff, you'd be like, okay, like there's a Mark in Kentucky, like you would keep it,
So that's what I mean.
you know.
That's why I think it's a scam.
Hmm.
You know what I
But I
mean?
think if it was a scam, he would have said something
But
on
if,
that.
but hold on a second. If this
Maybe.
was somebody that I knew,
Uh huh.
right? If he knew me, he would know
Mark.
Mark.
I see what
And
you
if we haven't talked, like you would draw attention to that,
Which he kind of
right?
did, right? When he was like, "Yeah, I haven't
Well,
really
but
talked since all that stuff went down with
well,
Tim."
so I was like, is he? I thought Mark was in Kentucky. Have you heard from him? He said, not really.
Okay, so he does acknowledge Mark.
He acknowledges him, but he doesn't. He doesn't say anything about
Yeah,
Kentucky.
just like, no, not really. Got it. Just kind
Like,
of blows you off.
where's Mark?
Uh
You know
huh.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if
Mark's
we're all
missing.
if we're all in Miami,
Hmm.
okay, like where does he think I am?
Right.
Like, unless because my number is still a 419 number, it's still an Ohio number.
Yeah.
So I
Why
wonder
don't
if
you read
he
off the
just
rest of it?
thinks that I'm in that I'm in
Just
Ohio.
to make sure I got it. I got it right.
So yeah, no, I just and then he got like he got real with mentioning Tim, and I'm like, oh, Tim's a dirty dog,
Right.
you know.
Right.
Like
Stuff went down with Tim, but
Tim
hate
is
Tim.
Tim is older,
Yeah.
okay, and
Angry.
he
A lot
effed up.
hairier. Yeah.
He effed up.
He did.
Got awkward.
Yep.
What's more awkward than sleep with your mom?
That's a few years older than your sister.
Just younger than your
Oh
sister.
yeah, just shook. Yeah.
Which doesn't make any sense.
And he's like, okay, clearly.
Yeah. So I'm
funny.
thinking this was a scam and he broke character.
Huh.
I'm thinking that.
I don't know.
Because he didn't say anything about himself.
It just seems so directed. Like the first of all, laying pipe.
Yeah.
But secondly, that he just doesn't double down on, like he's not most of the time those scams are like pointing in that direction.
Well,
I'm just like, yeah, so like, can I put you down for like 1,000? Like, why don't you give me your credit card? You know what I mean?
no, yeah. No, I get it.
And then there's the other side where they are trying to build this rapport or whatever, but the rapport
Yes.
never seems genuine.
No.
It always seems like they took what you said and translated into something else, and then translated that back into English, and then it went to you, and it doesn't add up. It doesn't make sense.
But what's weird to me is we go from, hey, we're going to be helping each other, like our business is going to be helping your business.
Uh-huh.
You should come down with the owner of my company.
Hmm.
This is a company trip, and then he makes it personal. You know what I mean?
Maybe you just blew the deal of a lifetime, man.
I mean, I hope so. You know what I mean? Like, that's all I can hope.
That guy's like super famous. It's like Mr.
Okay.
Beast.
Cool. I'm fine with that. I don't give a crap.
Right.
I mean, honestly, if he thinks that's funny, put me on the show. All right.
Right.
I'll go to Miami. I don't care.
Yeah. Fight on there. Be on Kill Tony. Here's Matt Doherty. Woo.
Yes, I'm fat. I just had Dr. Pepper, and I'm ready to go.
Little bloody blooped. You know. I've actually thought of writing a stand-up skit. I think that'd be funny.
I don't
know if I would, like, if it like didn't do well, I would probably, like, it would affect me.
Yeah,
for sure.
I mean, you're throwing the mic and getting off stage.
Oh, it would affect me for sure.
Yeah.
Like, I think you would have to build into, which people don't, but you would have to build. There would have to be like levels of leading up into that, like for me to feel comfortable. Like lots of levels.
I kind of feel like my comedy routine would be more of just like making observations about things, like Mitch Hedberg.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like he's like, he just goes up there, says a thing, and like everyone's laughing, and then he just goes on to the next thing.
Yeah.
Like,
and some people are not funny doing that. And
Right.
there's no way for me to tell you what makes someone funny doing that. And
Yeah.
some people are. Like Mark Norman. Like we'll talk about he'll get up and talk about anything. Like his podcast is literally him just narrating stuff, you know?
Yeah.
And he'll be but like it's hilarious. Like, like, oh, walking by, supercar guys, and I see this sign up there, and it says like bad credit, great, good credit, great. I'm walking around with great credit, and I'm like, why the heck do I have great credit? You know what I mean?
I've
And
got
like,
bad credit.
right, like this guy get the same things that I do. That doesn't seem very fair. Oh, this was America. Like he's hilarious in the way that he describes things. But if some other comedian did that,
It would not be funny.
It wouldn't
Yeah.
be funny at all.
It's a niche.
It is.
You have to
But like
find your
Joe
niche.
Rogan's stand up,
Terrible.
he's a completely different human.
Yeah.
And he's weird. Like
Yeah.
his body, it just doesn't match. It's almost like a super charismatic pastor that has no business wearing that tight of jeans.
Yes.
And is up there like doing like 6'7" or something like
Oh my
that to
gosh.
make people like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just feels very forced. But some of his stuff is funny. He obviously, I mean, I can't argue. Like the man has made like a career out of what he does.
Yeah,
and
for
he's
sure.
done it well. But there are people who, will do that observational humor and like kill it. I mean,
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
And other people are just not funny.
Yeah, for sure. Like Jim O'Hare.
Does he have like kind of longer hair, like shoulder length hair?
No. Jim O'Hare, the Jerry from Parks and Rec.
Oh, yeah.
He was in a movie
Yes.
where he was a stand-up comedian.
Yes.
And he
I have that. Yeah.
he gets in touch. He like finds this random dude, and like the guy legit like murders someone.
Yes.
He makes him bury the body,
Mm-hmm.
and then he goes on stage, like in the clothes,
Like blood on them.
with blood on them.
Yes.
With dirt on him.
Yes.
Like he probably smells bad.
Uh-huh.
And he's just honest. He's like,
and he's done stand up before.
He
like,
has, but he's failed.
Not good.
Miserably.
Yeah, at all. He's like traveling or something.
Yeah. And like he's in a suit and tie.
Yeah.
Like he's in like a 3-piece suit.
Like a salesman, like vacuum salesman type.
Yes.
Like, suit.
Yes. And he's like, he gets up there and everyone is thinking this dude's going to bomb.
Yeah.
But he's just really like blatantly like honest. And he's like, I'm really sorry, guys, about my appearance. I just murdered someone. And they start laughing.
Yeah.
While he's like
just doing his thing.
Just like he's like traumatized.
And like
telling
confessing.
This story.
He's like in therapy right now.
Yeah. And they're laughing. He's like, yeah, I just came from burying the body to this stage, and he made me do it. And they're just dying.
Just losing it.
Like he's killing it.
Yeah.
Over something that
actually happened.
Yep. So like it's a matter of finding your niche.
Yeah.
And like playing into the gimmick.
Or finding a gimmick that like hasn't been done before. Like I feel like
that's hard.
Which is nut. Yeah, Bo Burnham was one of like my favorite comedians to watch just because he incorporated music.
Yes.
And they were just so funny. Like he did the like Kanye bit.
Oh,
That's one of the funniest things I've ever watched in my life.
Yeah.
And I remember when it was on YouTube and I was like, this is so funny. Because like he talked about it briefly too. He's like, Kanye did like this auto-tuned like thing where he was basically just screaming at people and whatever about Lord knows what. And so Bo Burnham is like, why I want to rant about the things that like bother me. And so he gets up there and there's just pads going, just like, and he's got like, and he's like, hello. What is it? He's like, I went to Chipotle. He's like, and then they're trying to wrap the burrito and they can't get the circumference of the burrito tortilla around all the stuff that I'm trying. You know what I mean? Like he's just going.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
But if anyone else did that, wouldn't be funny.
No.
It's funny then, and that's it. There was a guy who would do songs to like people in the audience. He would basically just do crowd work. He would walk through the crowd and walk up to him, but it was in auto tune, and there
Okay.
was music playing, and he'd be like, "Are you two dating?" And like the girl would be like, "No," and then like of course everyone loses it, and he's like, "Never mind, guy. I'm sorry, bro. I'm gonna go over here." like, and like it's so funny, but it's
Yeah.
just the same bit,
Yeah. Well,
and
and
it's
I
awesome.
think I think that Dimitri Martin is another guy who found a niche
Uh huh.
and killed it. Like he would take a huge pad of paper, put it on an easel, and just point to stuff that he drew.
Yeah, he had a
Like,
show. Didn't he
yeah,
do
he
that
did.
show?
He did.
The like where they would have people like reenact like a basically train for like something they were gonna break news to somebody,
Yeah.
and it was like they would go like down to like lookalikes and all that stuff. That's
Yeah.
is just
Yeah. That
you
was a
ever
great
heard?
show.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of them out there that can find just like the perfect little thing, and it's just really funny.
I would have to do some like workshopping if I was ever to do stand up.
Like I said, I think it would have to be in like a controlled, like like intimate setting where it was like there were people that I was just like they're at least gonna give me like some like nervous laughs,
Yeah.
some sympathy laughs.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, if you got up there and just like just didn't do well at
Yeah.
all, you'd be like, cool.
Like,
Like I'm
okay,
just
see you
never,
later, guys.
yeah, never gonna do this again.
I just feel like I'm better at improv than I am at writing jokes.
I think a lot of it is like like we were saying, like a style too. Cause like if too much sounds like somebody else, it's like he's not like that's not
You're
him.
derivative.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. For
And that
sure.
is, I mean, to stand out like that is super difficult. You watch people
Yeah.
on Kill Tony that might have a funny joke, and it all depends on who is saying it.
Yes. Yes, because like you get that lady who's on the wheelchair.
Yep.
Like she's amazing.
Everything she says is
She's
funny.
so funny.
Hmm.
And like
And she
the
plays into it really well.
100%. And the guy who can't speak,
Hmm.
like he's got some kind of mental illness that
Yeah.
where he
He has to type it
some
out,
kind
right?
I think it's a palsy,
I think so.
and he's not able to speak.
Yeah.
He kind of just makes noises.
Yep.
And he's got a I don't know if it's like an AI voice to text type
Something like
thing,
that. Probably Google Assistant or whatever.
something like that.
Mhm.
And a lot of the things that he does is so funny because it's him and that lady in the wheelchair communicating with each other and just going at it.
Yeah.
And he's like, I will take you down. Like they're about to like fight each other. Starts moving forward. He turns off her chair and she starts dying. Like it's
That's so
so
fun.
funny.
That's amazing.
It's great.
That's awesome. But then you got people like Harlan Williams that can just like rip
Oh
someone
my
apart.
gosh. He just like he is I feel like Williams is the legitimate king
It's
of improvisation.
it's unreal.
Like he would go into every situation in that show, Thank God You're Here.
Mhm.
If you've never watched the episode of Thank God You're Here with Harlan Williams, go and watch it. It's on YouTube. He goes into every situation and
Demands
completely takes control.
demands control.
He is in control.
The second he walks in.
Yes.
Unreal.
Yeah.
And it's crazy that like he was just and I don't know his whole like acting thing or whatever, but to me it was just like he was only in movies and it was almost like this power just sat dormant forever.
Well, he
And
was in stand up first.
but then he like popped but I mean like I guess like in the limelight because then he pops up again and like Kill Tony. Like I guess to like a major platform again.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they're like, who is this guy?
Yeah.
Like because they have that dude on there that's I mean I get it, I'm not at that level of comedy, so I'm not going to say anything, but like this is a guy that's on there all the time and like he does his thing or whatever. I don't really find him that funny like anymore, I guess maybe in the beginning he was, but it just kind of like got stale. And he goes at Harlan Williams and Harlan Williams is just like
yeah.
okay, like kind of whatever.
Yeah.
And then he like just hits
Is
him
it the
with
black dude?
yeah
Yeah.
and then he just like hits him with it.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, okay. And so he kind of tries to go back at Harlem, and Harlem's like, and he's so humble
Yeah.
and confident of just like, dude, like, I've been doing
Why are
this
you
longer than
attacking
you've been
me?
alive,
Yeah.
And then they do one that it's actually a roast of them, and you can tell the guy is visibly nervous.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, man, you roast like me, like you just make up stuff. You roast like me. He's like, No, I don't. Like, it's just
Yeah, yeah.
crazy how
He's
good
on
he
another
is.
level.
It's awesome.
He really is.
And it's like we said though, like there's just some people that can do that and some people that like
That
that's just
just
their calling.
shouldn't.
Yep.
That really just shouldn't.
But really shouldn't. Speaking of just shouldn't, I've got a fight
Yeah, get it.
that I went over. And then I have a technology thing I wanted to ask you about. But in this fight, today's matchup is going to be two contenders that maybe you wouldn't think of, because I sure didn't until about midnight last night. Michael Keaton
Okay, yeah.
versus Dennis Quaid.
Okay.
Michael Keaton did once play Batman, so we're gonna put that in there real quick. Dennis Quaid is from the movie The Rookie. He also did a couple other stuff I don't even know about, but always been like the wholesome dad, I guess, in like some of his movies.
He's done quite a lot to where he's also kind of the one like taking the action. You know what I mean? Like I
Mm.
have to do this thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
That
yeah, yeah,
and
for sure.
it was the day after tomorrow. He was in that,
Yeah, oh yeah,
and he's
that's right.
like he looks
I
over at
forgot
his
about that.
wife, and he's like, "I have to do this." And I just remember so much because this surmised just his entire career for me. We watched that movie for the first time with my aunt in Florida.
Mhm.
My aunt is so funny. I feel like if she were to ever do legit stand up, she would kill it. I'm not even kidding.
That's awesome.
She would never know that I think that,
Okay,
but
why would you tell her?
she's so funny.
Huh?
Like she's just incredibly witty.
I would never say it to her face.
And he goes, "I have to do this." And she goes, "Of course you do. You're Dennis Quaid." And I'm like, "Oh my god. That's perfect. I would have never thought to do that."
That's hilarious.
I was like 15 when
You're
she
like, I
did
can
that.
do improv. You
That
would
was
say
so
that?
funny. It was so great.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, so he's kind of the like I'm gonna take the initiative, that type of stuff. Like I don't know. Anyway,
Tortilla and scrambled eggs. So Michael Keaton, he's around 5'9", is what
okay.
they say, estimated 160 to 170 pounds. Outdoorsman, athletic, grew up doing physical work and sports. Fighting style likelihood, quick, scrappy, improvisational. I'm always hoping like that I'll get one that like you did, like you look up like Adele and Carrie Underwood, and they have like a fighting background. Like I'm like, okay, now we're cooking. But I haven't had that happen yet.
You just have to think of someone who's like in the same field. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
know that they're actors and stuff, but like, do they do the same thing?
Hmm.
Like, can we get a uh Jason Statham and a Paul Walker? Okay?
Yep.
Like they're in the same stuff
I see what you mean.
and competing for the same thing.
So someone would have
Yeah,
some type of something that they've
right,
done. Okay,
right.
that makes sense. I kind of hoped that Dennis Quaid and Michael Keaton, for whatever reason, made me think that they might, but
Like for Michael Keaton, I would do
Bruce Willis.
yeah, maybe Bruce Willis or Tom Hanks.
Oh,
Like that would be that would be a pretty funny matchup.
that would be funny. Might have to think on that one. Dennis Quaid is 6 foot, around 185 to 195.
Oh, so he's like a full 4 inches
He's a
taller than him. Yeah.
decent size. Background is known athlete, strong runner, trained heavily for sports roles.
Mm.
Fighting style likelihood, power, reach advantage, endurance. Quaid in his prime was notably bigger and stronger, and he trained hard physically for roles that required real conditioning, which I think is hilarious because Michael Keaton played Batman. They're like, yeah, I actually did roles that required you actually do things. The physical advantage comparison is so height Quaid, reach Quaid, rate Quaid, strength Quaid, speed Keaton, agility Keaton, durability Quaid.
Jeez.
Fight scenario, Keaton likely tries to stay mobile, circle and throw quick strikes. Quaid uses reach and tries to clinch or land heavier blows. once contact happens. Quaid's weight advantage lets him control grappling. In a real world fight, larger fighters statistically win once they close distance, which I thought was hilarious.
Yeah.
So statistical outcome is that Dennis Quaid wins 70% of the time.
Wow.
Reach advantage, weight advantage, stronger upper body, likely better endurance from athletic training. And then one other thing. So now, if you look at it from that's like them in a ring, fighting each other.
Okay.
But that doesn't teach us anything. So
It's a street fight.
so if they were in a bar fight, the way that I'm just kidding. I did put that down and asked, and it's really split.
Ooh.
It's like Dennis Quaid
I like that.
wins 55% and Keaton wins 45%.
Nice.
Which I thought was really funny, but
That
they
is
just talk
funny.
about like brute force.
Yeah.
Like just getting slammed with like a Heineken bottle.
Just tosses him over the bar.
Yeah. So that was my fight.
I got a great one.
Hit me.
If these were people, who would win in a fight? Hurricane Katrina
Oh gosh.
versus the Joplin, Missouri tornado.
Wow. Joplin, Missouri tornado is younger.
That's true. So, this is what they said. In a metaphorical person versus person fight, Hurricane Katrina would likely win due to its massive scale, endurance, and diverse weapons, quote unquote.
Oh.
Though the Joplin tornado would land the most intense individual punches. The matchup: size versus intensity. Hurricane Katrina, the heavyweight. Katrina would be a giant with nearly infinite stamina. Its greatest strength wasn't just wind, but quote unquote water weapons, like its 30-foot storm surge. It impacted over 90,000 square miles.
Katrina did?
Yes.
Dang.
Making it a force that overwhelms through sheer persistence and massive area of effect. Joplin tornado, the assassin.
Oh.
The Joplin EF5 would be a
It was big.
smaller, much faster, and much more violent fighter.
I don't think I would. I never want to see a tornado in general.
Yeah.
I never want to see one that big.
No, never. It's the finger of God, man.
That's
like
crazy.
With winds exceeding 200 miles per hour, it would deliver concentrated bone-crushing strikes that Katrina's winds, roughly 125 miles per hour on landfall, wouldn't match in a single spot. However, its stamina was limited to just 38 minutes.
Really?
Yes. Tornadoes usually don't last very long.
Huh.
They just come, destroy, and then come back up.
Because Katrina, because it started as like a tropical storm or whatever. Like they start like in like way out in the ocean, and then just work their way in. And once they hit land, like it slows them a little bit, but they've got full force leading up to that.
Yeah.
So they just keep going and can go way up into once they hit, like they can just keep going for a long time.
Yeah.
Before they slow down.
Okay. Key differences in combat styles.
Forget. Go ahead.
Feature: Hurricane Katrina. Primary weapon: massive storm surge and flooding. Stamina: days to weeks. Reach: hundreds of miles wide. Power rating: category 3 at landfall. Joplin tornado: extreme concentrated wind speed. Primary weapon. Stamina: minutes, roughly 38. Reach: approximately 1 mile wide.
That's how big the
EF5 tornado in Joplin was.
A mile?
A mile. Wow. Power rating EF5 highest possible.
Yeah. Is that the highest recorded, you think? Then? Or is that just
Well, so I don't know if it's the highest record. That's the only way.
they just say that's it?
That's the only intensity level.
Like at that, like
yeah, there's nothing. There's not like an EF6 or something like that.
right.
It's just F5 and up. At 200 miles though,
That
200 miles per hour, your skin is coming off.
that's nuts.
Like that's insane. While the drop in the tornado could hit quote unquote harder in one specific area, one specific movement, Hurricane Katrina's ability to sustain a fight over a massive territory for a long period makes it the statistically more destructive and powerful entity overall.
Hmm.
So
Dang.
I thought that was interesting.
That is cool.
Yeah, I thought it would be funny to personify
A
like
storm,
an event
a thing.
or a thing and say who would win. You know,
That's funny.
so yeah,
That's cool.
you got some '90s stuff, don't you?
I do, man. This was I don't know. I like kind of this like this or that type questions.
Okay.
And you'll ask someone like, "Hey, were you like a Disney kid or Nickelodeon kid, or whatever?" And you and I grew up pretty much around the same time period. So some of this stuff is I thought it'd be cool to just ask and see what we like prefer out of them if we have
Okay.
an opinion or not.
Yeah.
And I like that it doesn't match up, so you have to choose one.
Okay.
You can't be like it's not like what was your favorite like snack like when you came home to and then you're like oh this one like it's like okay is it this or this so
I've already got that in my mind.
perfect. So I'm just gonna go down them. I think this would be fun, and then
Yeah.
we can stop whenever you have something else you
Yeah.
want to talk about. So food and snacks, pizza rolls or bagel bites.
Ooh. So I was a Bagel Bites.
I liked bagel bites too. We had
Yeah.
pizza rolls more often, but for some reason bagel bites seemed fancier.
We never had the pizza rolls.
Really?
We only ever had the Bagel Bites.
Pizza rolls with ranch are fire.
So oh my god, I've never told you about this. My wife, we got a bunch of Casey's stuff,
Uh-huh.
Casey's gas station,
Mhm.
from one of her mom's work friends.
Okay.
Okay. Her mom's friend has a daughter who works at Casey's, so she gets a bunch of Casey's stuff for free.
That's awesome.
So one day she calls up her mom and is like, "Hey, we got a bunch of Casey's stuff. If you want it, it's yours. Like,
Dang.
just come and get it." And she lives in Newton, so
Dang.
she's minutes away.
That's awesome.
So they go get all the stuff, fill up the freezer, and they've got like 3 things of those pizza rolls, the Casey's pizza rolls, and their combination, which is wonderful.
Yeah. Cheese and pepperoni.
Cheese,
and
pepperoni, sausage, all the stuff.
Yep.
Okay. And they're like the bags of like I don't know 30 maybe. So they're fine. She cooked some up for me. She put them in the air fryer. Okay. Crispy boys, and then
And lava on the inside. It's the whole.
so
thing.
that was not as much. I kind of let them cool a little bit, but she's like, "Do you want to make them? Do you want me to make them my way?" I was like, "What's your way?" She's like, "I'm gonna make them my way. You're gonna love it." I was like, "Okay, great." And she melted down some butter.
Uh-huh.
She put garlic and Parmesan
I knew cheese was coming. Yeah.
and tossed the boys in a bowl. When I tell you, this was the most decadent food I have ever eaten.
Hmm.
That's the only thing I could eat for the rest of my life, and I would be the happiest dead boy on the planet.
Dang.
Yeah.
I have not tried them that way before.
It is life-changing.
Huh. Casey's is good stuff too.
It is.
Their pizza and
It is.
everything.
Their
is
pizza's
amazing.
great.
Oh, their breakfast pizza?
Oh my gosh. So at least once, maybe every 2 weeks, I will go and get a breakfast pizza on my way to work.
Mm-hmm.
Their breakfast pizza is the best.
It smells amazing.
Yeah.
Every time I see it. That's cool though that you got to try the pizza.
Oh my
rolls.
gosh, it was so good.
I'll have to test them out that way.
Yes. Do you have an air fryer?
Yeah.
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 Definitely do it that way.
I had never done because back in the day it was just microwave or the oven, and who was going to use the oven because that was going to take forever.
Oh my gosh!
You would
So
look at like like how long it would take, like the cook time. Like okay, I can have these in 4 minutes
yeah,
or 45 after I preheat it. I'm
your
like, I'm not
brother
doing that.
would do the oven every time.
Dude, because he's insane.
Yeah,
And would make like
they are better that way.
way better.
Yeah,
I mean, leaps and bounds if you have
yeah.
any self control, way worth it.
Oh
Or
sure.
maybe put some in the oven and then some in the microwave.
Yeah, just have a snack while you wait.
have a taste, you know, just to take the edge off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Uh,
yeah, love that.
Lunchables or cafeteria pizza?
Ooh, Lunchables.
Lunchables too.
Lunchables was so good. You were homeschooled though.
So I mean, I only had.
It didn't even
Lunchables to
really
choose from.
matter.
I never
Yeah.
understood. Never knew my father. Capri Sun or High C?
Capri Sun.
Capri Sun. Except High C from like um like a fast food restaurant was always really good.
We always got those barrels.
Oh, the hugs.
Yes.
The hugs.
Is that what they are?
Yeah.
They're just like these plastic barrel looking things
Yep.
with the foil on
Yep.
top. And but it was just the worst juice.
Yep.
But it was like a freaking delicacy
Mm-hmm.
back in that
Yeah,
day.
like sporting events or whatever.
Oh gosh.
Even
Yeah.
if you lost, you got one.
That
of
was
those
that was
Raiders.
great.
Yep, I remember those. Or the little Kool-Aid, like the jammers, like the little twist things.
Oh
You
yeah.
got those. Those were awesome. Sunny D or Kool-Aid?
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid. I was 18 when I learned you were supposed to put sugar in the Kool-Aid.
Are you serious?
Yeah, dude. I taste. They're like, you want Kool-Aid? I'm like, not really. And then they say, well, just try it, man. I was like, okay. So I was like, what is this? How did you make this? And he showed me, and I was like, oh my god! I'm like, you're supposed to put sugar in there? He was like, dude, you didn't know that? And I was like, no, I just used this nasty powder.
That's amazing.
I was like, tang. You know?
That's so funny, dude.
Gushers or fruit roll-ups?
We had fruit roll-ups. We didn't really get the gushers.
Gushers were kind of the delicacy.
Yeah.
Those were good.
So fruit roll-ups
I like gushers.
in the 90s was good.
Dunkaroos or Oreos?
Oreos.
Oreos, hands down. Dunkaroos are okay, but you can't get rid of Oreos. Toaster strudel or Pop-Tarts?
Pop-Tarts.
I agree. Pop-Tarts in the microwave.
Because like you'd put
the toaster.
You'd put the toaster strudel in the toaster, but it'd still be frozen.
It was. Yes. Yeah. It was like, there was never cooking it was very tough to do. And you're on a time crunch. You were never you never had time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was like, oh, what would I like today?
You're doing that on the outside, like you're going away.
You were leaving.
Yeah.
And you're waiting for that you're waiting on that so you can leave.
But then you would I feel like it was more messy.
It was.
Because you would put frosting on it.
The icing packet would not. Yeah, it wasn't.
That you would just get everywhere because you're 4.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
this breakfast sucks. SpaghettiOs or Chef Boyardee ravioli?
SpaghettiOs.
Both were nasty, but if I had to pick one, for me it'd be Chef Boyardee ravioli. I hated that like SpaghettiO sauce.
Yeah.
Push pops or Rink pops?
Push pops.
Push pops, the Flintstone ones.
Push pops were awesome.
They're so good.
We used to get them at the convenience store.
I don't know what. Oh wait, I think I do. Otter Pops or Flavor Ice?
I don't know.
They're the same thing. It's those things you put like in the freezer. They're liquid, and you put them in the freezer, and then you you know what I mean.
Yeah, I love those.
Yeah, I don't care.
I still love those.
Yeah, I don't care which one they are. Flavor Ice is fine, I guess. I don't mind. And then
we
there's
still
like
get
a little
Pop-Tarts
bit of
too.
Oh, dude, Pop-Tarts are so good. The brown sugar ones or the strawberry ones are good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're gonna blaze through these super quick. I want to do really just these 2 categories. TV shows. Rugrats or Doug?
Rugrats.
Hey Arnold or Rocket Power?
Oh, that's a tough one.
It's really tough.
Rocket Power.
I'm gonna go with Hey Arnold. But yeah, that's definitely a tough one.
I just remember I remember Rocket Power being on so little compared to Hey Arnold.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Arnold was always on.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, Rocket Power is pretty great.
I love Rocket Power.
Boy Meets World or Saved by the Bell?
That one's tough too.
For me, it's Boy Meets World because I feel like Saved by the Bell was like a little bit after
I
me.
watched both.
Boy Meets World felt, and I did too, but Boy Meets World felt, I don't know, just more related to it more, I guess.
Yeah. I think the one that I liked more was Boy Meets World.
Mm. They have more character development, I guess, during
Yes.
that, and
More
funny.
relatable.
Yeah, funny. Like Corey was like supposed to be like, I don't know, like 10 or 12 or something, and Zach, was
Yeah.
like obviously in his 20s, but like supposed to be like 17.
And what they did with um his brother, what's his brother's name? Sean?
Eric?
Eric? Was it Eric?
Corey and Eric Matthews?
Yes.
Yeah.
What they did with his character was so funny. Will Friedle is an amazing
I don't know how they did it
comedian.
because he was like kind of like almost like the handsome brother.
Yes.
Like not funny at all. Kind of
Yes.
stupid, but not funny
Yes.
at all. And then like 3 seasons later, I am plays with squirrels.
Yes.
He's like, what?
Yeah.
Like Eric, he's like, plays with.
And then there was one where he like, this was like in the future. He had a beard
Uh-huh.
and like is coming back to like a reunion type thing. And he comes in. He has a picture. He goes, "I married a moose." And
yeah.
I lost my mind.
That's it. He was names with plays with squirrels.
Oh my gosh.
That's who he was, and he's like me manifesto. And he had this big old book.
It's so funny, dude.
And he's like, it was like,
I lost
but
my
he was
mind.
like philosophical.
Yes.
Like,
I lost my mind at that, dude. That was so funny.
But yeah, he was like the like a heartthrob in the beginning of the show. Like,
yeah. Like, I married a moose.
Yeah.
Like, and he's just like so satisfied.
Yep. Like, hey, we actually need you to be like actually insane.
Yeah, we
for the
want
rest
you
of
to
the
just
show.
go
But, okay.
nuts.
And then he voiced like a ton of people. Like,
Yes.
He was in My Date with the President's Daughter, which he was really funny in that movie.
My Date with the President's Daughter. Oh yeah.
He was funny. And he his podcast with oh my gosh, what's his name? Ryder Strong and Danielle Fishel from Boy Meets World. Is pretty good. He's on there a lot. He was like a screenplay writer.
Mm.
He says that he wrote like the Christopher Robin, and
Okay.
they bought it from him and like shoved it in a vault, and then it came out, and he was like, "Hey," and they're like, "We already know what you're gonna say. Totally different than what you wrote." He's like, "It's literally the same movie."
What a jerk.
Yeah, dude. I'll have to find the episode and send it to you.
That's
pretty crazy.
crazy.
I know. But yeah, I agree with you. Full House or Family Matters?
Family Matters.
You watch Family Matters?
I loved Family
I watched
Matters.
Full House a lot.
It was so funny.
I thought, not Uncle Jesse. The other one was funny. They were both. I don't know. I liked their banter. They were funny. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air or Home Improvement?
Home Improvement, 100%.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air for me, 1000%.
My
that was
dad
one of the greatest
loved
show ever.
My dad loved Home Improvement. Yeah.
Tim Allen was pretty funny back then.
I liked Fresh Prince of Bel-Air,
but
I thought that Home Improvement was funnier.
I loved Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That was so funny.
Tim the Toolman Taylor. He just has no idea what he's doing.
Well, the other guy that's in it too, I can't remember. Like
Al Bundy.
He's really funny.
Yeah.
He would do like these. I don't know if you guys ever got them, but these like focused like feature films for the family or whatever. They were just like these VHS tapes or whatever.
It was like Focus on the Family.
Yeah. Was it, or was it feature films?
It was like it.
Something like that. Okay.
It was like a Focus on the Family's competitor.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Didn't realize there was a rivalry for in home bonding
about family.
Watch our movie.
Yeah.
But he was in a movie called Picture Perfect. Did you ever see that?
I don't think I have.
It's amazing, and he's so funny. And it's about these two neighbors that live across the street, single mom, single dad, both have kids, and there's a contest And in this contest from a soda company, if you win, they like buy your house for you.
Mm.
And so the dad, who's him, you said Al Bundy?
Al
Is
Bundy.
that
Is
his?
that his name? No,
I don't think so.
that's not his
That
name.
is not his
Al
name.
Bundy
He was a
is
serial killer, wasn't he?
no. Al Bundy was
In Alcatraz.
married with children. That was Al
Yes.
Bundy.
He's in Family Matters,
Yeah.
which is, or no, Modern Family. Sorry, he's not in Family Matters. He's in
Moving on.
not those. He's in Modern Family, and Modern Family is really funny. But anyway, this actor that plays the opposite Toolman Taylor,
Yep.
Tim the Toolman Taylor, is in Picture Perfect. He's the
Okay,
dad, and
yeah.
he's really funny. And they entered this contest, and like so they win to become like finalists. But the way that you win is the owner of the soda company and his cameraman have to live in your house for a week and film you.
Boo.
And so they have to convince them. They're like, look, they'll buy our house. We got to win a bunch of money. So they have to pretend they're married and pretend they're a family and stuff like that. And he's
Gotcha.
like, and he's really funny. Like,
Yeah, no,
and
I've
you
never
got to check it out.
I've never watched it.
Animaniacs or Pinky and the Brain.
Probably
I like
Animaniacs.
Animaniacs.
I'd never watched. I didn't really watch either.
To take over the world. I liked Animaniacs when it was on. It was just, if I happened to like, that was back in the days of the.
I was an All Real Monsters guy.
Real Monsters was good. That was back in the day when you had the TV Guide channel.
Yes.
You had to wait for it to go all the way through.
Yep.
Okay, this is our last category: video games.
Yeah.
Super Mario 64 or Banjo Kazooie.
Super Mario 64.
Agreed. Amazing game. One of the best, actually.
Yeah.
I think. GoldenEye 007 or Mario Kart 64. Hardest decision ever in my life, but I have one.
Mario Kart.
GoldenEye.
I know you had so much. You and your whole family had so much fun with GoldenEye.
Just do that split screen. Just doing that split screen. Pokemon Red and Blue or Pokemon Gold and Silver.
I never played either of them.
I only had Sapphire, which is not any of these. But they were all, to me, they were all the same, even though that's gonna offend somebody.
It really is.
They were just the same thing.
I don't think anyone's paying attention.
The old school Pokemon was the only way to go, and it just now is like, I wouldn't even know where to begin.
No, not at all.
Sonic the Hedgehog or Super Mario World?
I don't know if I've ever played Super Mario World. Probably Sonic.
Like the tunnels and stuff, like like they're like you're running through and the
No, never played it.
And then this is the hardest one ever: PlayStation or N64?
N64. I love the classic N64.
I think I would have to go with. I think I'd have to go with N64 also. It just had so many games that you could just like. They were just so well done. And like it was just an adventure game. I don't remember playing like an adventure PlayStation game that was just like, wow, this is incredible. Like
yeah, because you had
at least back then.
Zelda.
You had all the
like,
stuff on there.
Everything. It was so good.
Like they really took like their franchises really high. Like Donkey Kong 64 was an amazing game.
Yeah.
Super Mario 64, like all those games were great.
I think GoldenEye was on there.
Yep. It was.
I think the only game that I really played that I enjoyed on the regular PlayStation was Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk was great.
Pro Skater was great.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's all I got on those.
Well, that was awesome.
Right?
I love a good callback,
Mm-hmm.
you know? But yeah, I didn't have anything else. So
I thought about I need to send this to you. Have you heard of these things called a light phone?
no.
It's essentially a dumb phone, again. That's
Okay.
what they call it.
Yeah.
Something I've been thinking about, but at least maybe turning my phone into one, like just to like eliminate like
Distractions
stuff altogether.
and stuff.
Yeah. And like they make phones now where you can just have like calls and text, like, and that's it. There's arguments to be made on a bunch of like either side because it's like there's some things you have to have the internet for. So I'm not going to go full extreme yet with that, but I was looking into ways that you can like really limit. I know you've done this before too, but like
Yes.
really limit like
So
your distractions,
you're 100%.
like to where your home screen is just like the 3 or 4 apps, and they tell you to pick this color because they said this is like the most like unappealing color.
Green?
Yeah, like this military green
Okay.
is supposed to be the most unappealing color. I guess there was like this campaign a long time ago where they put that color on cigarette boxes to try to like deter people from like wanting to smoke cigarettes.
That's fair.
Um, but they say it's just because your phone does a few things for you, and like if you're looking at it and it's bright and like engaging, like I don't know, it just like stimulates your brain. So
Yeah.
like having it where it's just like, ugh, like I don't even want to look at that.
Yeah.
You know?
I
So
have O Launcher.
okay,
So that's the app
I'm sorry to hear that.
that I
Wait,
showed
what?
you.
Oh,
That's the app that I showed you. The good thing about Android is, and that's not a
here we go.
knock, it's
Oh,
just
okay.
the
Now it
good thing
is.
about Android is
Mm-hmm.
you can use different launchers to kind of set up how your phone looks.
Hmm.
And O Launcher is a minimalist launcher that literally just lists your applications. And you can, set your backgrounds to whatever you want
Yep.
and things like that. I personally hate the way that applications look on phones.
Yeah.
I think that's ridiculous. And it's meant to like stimulate you.
Yeah.
And this does not stimulate me at all.
Right.
It's just that's the app that I'm looking for. I've basically taken everything off shopping wise.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't have Amazon on there. I don't have eBay on there.
Way to go, man. That's
All
awesome.
my restaurant stuff is gone. The only thing I have that's still on there is Reddit and Netflix.
That's awesome.
As far as entertainment, that's the only
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then like books,
right.
like things like that.
That's the way to go, man. For
yeah.
sure. Well, cool. Maybe we'll.
If I could
together.
have a dumb phone, I 100% would.
Yeah, I would do.
I can't, because of two-factor and multi-factor authentication. I have to have that for my job.
Yep.
So I don't think I'll ever be able to get out of that.
Well, and there's things too, like nowadays, like even with like your, I don't know, your passport, or if you're like doing like paying like your registrations on your car and stuff like that, like you do all of that through here, and people will say, yeah, well, you could use the browser, and it's like, but yeah, I get that. But there still has to be, there's something to be said about like some of those things you just have to be able to use them, and so I do get that.
Yeah.
But I wish you could have like, I wish that just existed maybe like in a separate component. I don't know how to like, I don't know, but like I'd much rather just be, I can only call and text on my phone. Like I don't have to worry about anything else.
Yeah.
Like it almost kind of puts you in this like, I don't know what you want me to do. Yeah, I don't know what you want me to do about it. All I can do is call and text.
What I would really love is for cell phone manufacturers to go back to the physical keyboard.
Oh yeah.
Like not do like a
something like a T9 keyboard.
Not do a T9. Okay.
Oh, like a full QWERTY.
Oh yeah, do a full QWERTY, and then either have it slide out. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I loved that crap.
Those were pretty sick.
That was amazing.
Yep.
Or do like what BlackBerry does.
I love BlackBerry phones.
Yeah.
I've thought about buying one.
Yes.
Because nothing works on it except calling and texting.
Yeah.
Like none of the, even like when they have like browsers and stuff like that, they don't work.
Yeah.
But yeah, the setup of that is pretty great.
Love it.
Yep.
Love it. So
cool.
Arguments can be made, obviously, but I don't care.
Right.
I'm so done with frickin' just screen phones.
Yeah, dude.
And who cares?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
we're just missing life.
The design is gone.
Yeah.
There is no designing phones anymore.
Nope.
They all look alike.
Yep.
They all serve the same frickin' function.
Yep.
It's all just interface now.
Agreed. Definitely.
And Android is just Android with the bull crap that manufacturers put on it.
Yep.
That's all it is.
Right. Cool.
Anyway, Tech Corner with Matt and Nerd.
Woo!
Okay, yeah, well, I think we're going to end it there.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening, guys. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was.
I love reminiscing about the 90s.
Oh, I
But
want pizza rolls.
oh, dude, I would go hard on some freaking pizza rolls right now.
Let's DoorDash some pizza rolls.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.
Bye.